They open their series tonight in Arlington, Texas, trailing the first-place Rangers by a half game. Bryce Miller gets the start tonight. He played his high school ball about 4 hours south of Arlington in New Braunfels, Texas. So he'll have plenty of family and friends on hand tonight. The Mariners did make a move on their off day, firing assistant hitting coach Dave Magallanes. And when you look at the hitting stats for this team, it really feels like someone had to fall on the sword, guys.
Do we really want to blame this guy, really? All right?
Yeah.
I mean, do we want to blame him?
Yeah.
Do we really think that he is the reason the Mariners are struggling? No. I'm sorry. Nobody is blaming him, but something had to happen when the stats are that bad. They had to fire something across the bow, and unfortunately, they make the decision to fire their assistant hitting coach.
Yeah, well,
they had to make a message.
That somebody has to do.
60 games to go, Terry and Paul. They had to make a message. Unfortunately, he's the one to go. And this will be interesting to see how we react. All the players I've talked to over there, they love this guy. He's a clubhouse guy. He came with Kevin Seitzer from Atlanta. So it will be interesting to see how the players react to this.
I mean, you look at this, whether you're talking about any major sport or anywhere in corporate America, any company, sometimes you have to say, the buck stops here, right? We have to draw the line somewhere. Somebody has to be made an example of. And in this situation, it's going to be the assistant batting coach. Like, where are the Mariners struggling at? Hitting.
Yeah.
We're at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to swinging the bat in the major leagues right now.
You say bottom of the barrel, we're not hitting the barrel.
The barrel is not coming across the plate in the right position, obviously. So somebody has to go. But again, the leadership, we have to say the buck stops somewhere, and it has to stop somewhere. Somebody has to take credit for this disastrous hitting that we're having.
I don't like it because there's no way he's not the one that's caused this problem, but at the same point, Paul, something had to be done.
Well, I mean, you've seen moves in the past from teams. They'll take players and send a shot across the bow saying, hey, this guy's no longer performing for us. We're going to send him. And that sends a message to the rest of the roster going, whoa, anybody here is expendable. And so I think that's one thing. But moving an assistant hitting coach, that's a very minor move. But maybe it sends a little bit of a warning shot to the rest of the team, coaches and players, that you got to get your act together, because they have clearly, in the first 102 games, clearly underperformed. And the expectations were there when the start of the season, and maybe they're not there right now.
And you've got to start performing. I mean, time is ticking away. 60 games to go. One more time, 60 games to go. 7 of those games will be against the Texas Rangers. The Mariners need to come together tonight in Arlington. They need energy. They need fire. They need good at-bats. It's their biggest road series of the season to date. Here's manager Dan Wilson on the next 4 games in Texas.
Like I said, every game down the stretch here is big, and there's a lot of baseball in front of us yet, and a chance for us to find that consistent stride, to find something that we can must put up every single day, and give ourselves a chance to win, and there's we just need to concentrate on that as we get onto the road trip, and I don't think we need any more extra pressure. I think there's plenty of that. We just need to find our way and get ourselves consistent and play the brand of baseball we know we're capable of.
There's one word in there, guys. He says it near the end, consistent. And right now they've been consistently inconsistent. But 60 games to go. How easy is that to get consistent?
I mean, 60 games doesn't sound like a lot, but 60 games is 60 games.
Yeah.
You can still do work. This team is right there in the mix. With as terribly as they've played at times this season, and this is where I've been with this. I want to announce my feeling about watching this team this season. I want to go to the great philosopher Harry from the movie Dumb and Dumber.
Oh,
just when I think
I thought you were going Harry Potter.
It could have been close, right? Yeah. That's when I think you couldn't have got any dumber. You go and do something like this and totally redeem yourselves. So there's 60 games. We played horribly half of the season already, but they're still right there at the top of the AL West, ladies and gentlemen. It's not over. All you got to do is win a couple of games, get hot, get streaky, and we're right back in the mix like last year.
As mediocre as this team has been, they do play in the worst division in baseball, so they've got a shot all the way through the end of September. With the trade deadline coming up August 3rd, there is plenty of speculation surrounding the Mariners. Ken Rosenthal of The Athletic reports the Mariners are shopping Emerson Hancock. One big reason: he's under club control through 2030, and his salary is just $800,000, much less than the $23 million Luis Castillo is making. So conceivably, an easier guy to deal.
This would be hard for me. I mean, honestly, I have loved how he has stepped up. For the last 2 years, he's been told you're the sixth starter. You're going to begin your season in Tacoma with the Rainiers. And all he has done is just fight, and prove that he belongs on that major league roster. We have seen him deliver 10 quality starts so far this season, 7 quality starts with 1 or fewer walk. This is not a player that I want to see go. This is a guy that I want you to build on and keep here with this Mariners franchise. I know there's other reports out there, Terry and Paul, about George Kirby possibly for a Mason Miller deal. And producer Joel Knipp has said it many times. He doesn't want to see any of these starting pitchers go. Starting pitchers are so valuable. The reason why, Terry, the reason why this Mariners team is still in the running for the American League West is because of our starting pitching. We said it on this show yesterday, 5 quality starts in the last 6 games. That's the only reason why this team is still alive.
Absolutely. If we're only scoring 2 runs a game, you got to be having deadly guys in the bullpen doing their thing. And that's our golden saving grace right now is we have the best pitching staff in Major League Baseball. And again, when you're looking at trading this young guy away, I don't think it's a really good idea, mortgaging your future. Mm-hmm. Look at where we are right now. Again, is it going to help this team tremendously to trade him away, trade away the future of the franchise to get somebody in right now that could help possibly get us to the playoffs again? I don't think it's worth it.
All right, so much more baseball to get to here.